Hello and welcome to part 2 of making a custom hunting knife. I forgot the video for a second. I got a different phone. I literally sold my wife's phone today, so the camera quality should be loads better. Hopefully I can steal her phone more often in the future because this thing is amazing. So anyways, yesterday after the video I let it normalize, which meant, I described it, but I brought it up the temperature up to 1,500 degrees Fahrenheit, and then I just shut the machine off and let the knife sit. It's been sitting in there overnight. Now you can see it's back up. It's up to 850 degrees. It's working its way up to 1,500 degrees. At that point, I'll quench it, and it'll be hard. I'm gonna do an edge quench on this one because the important part is the edge, and also you get a pretty cool Hammond. So just wait and see how that works, and yeah. Pretty exciting. Here we go. As a personal favor to me, before we get started on the video, hit that like button. Mathematics says that likes equals more views, and more views for me is good. If you do want to see more of making of stuff, usually knives, razors, I have a friction folder coming up, which is really beautiful, made out of Koa. If you want to see that, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in other videos. Until then, see you at the knife making thing that I do. So, it's time. Piper come to say hello. Okay, so we're gonna do the quench now. Edge quench. Baby, look out, it's gonna be hot. So what I'm actually using is a motorcycle front fender, believe it or not. And it's actually pretty good because you can dump out the oil using the tip here back into your other oil collector. So let's do this. Alarm's about to go off. We'll wait for that just because. I know this is probably backwards for you, but it's 1,550 degrees. 1,550 is non-magnetic and quenching temp, but the added 50 gives me a quick second to do this. So I'm gonna need to concentrate. Hopefully you guys have a decent shot. Here, I'll move you to the yeah, that's probably better. 1, 2, 3. Go, go. Hot. Alright, I'm gonna keep it in there for a while, just to make sure that the heat doesn't radiate back down too quickly. Okay. Alright, now let's put this oil somewhere where it won't spill. I had a problem with that not more than a couple of days ago. Probably music going already in the background, but so the handle's gonna be nice and soft, flexible. Even though it's a 1/4 inch thick, I don't think you have to worry about that. This area between the transitional point between the handle and the blade should be relatively soft, and I can test all that with a file later. For right now though, I need to let this bad boy cool off somewhere where it'll be nice and safe from hurting my dogs. Just put it back in there for a little bit. Alright, I'm just gonna put this on top of the oven, and I'll catch you guys. Oh my god, the light. And I'll catch you guys back at the grinder, because not done yet. Gotta clean it up, put some handles on it, make it look good. See you then. I don't know why I wink at you every time, but I do. I can't even wink well. Told you it was easy to put the oil back in. How cool is that? I know not many people are gonna have a motorcycle front fender laying around, but I don't know, maybe you could find something of similar shape and utilize it for your edge quenches. It'd be really awesome if it were deep and had a flat bottom. So maybe when maybe one of these days I'll get to weld it up something that is like that shape. But for right now, it makes for a really, really awesome quenching and edge quench and re-put your oil away kind of deal. So every knife maker is gonna run into this dilemma. What handle material do I want to use? We have curly maple from Michigan, where I'm from. My brother-in-law is a owner of a timber company, and he cut me this one. He also cut me this one, which is burled white birch. It's actually incredibly gorgeous. It's just really subtle. That's a good choice. He cut me this one as well, and I stabilized it. You can't really see it, that's a problem. It's spalted maple. And spalted maple is essentially maple that fell down and rotted a lot. And if you don't stabilize it, it ends up being just a scrap piece of wood, basically firewood. So when you stabilize it though, it's very beautiful. This is very old and was sent to me a long time ago. This is stabilized. Ooh, when I say old, I mean 2 or 3 years old. Stabilized and dyed green. What's the word? I don't know, I'll come back to it, but it's pretty. I can't remember the name of it. Marble wood, I believe. And or zebra wood. I can't really tell the difference without looking. Marble wood, I think this is zebra wood. Marble wood tends to be a little bit more orange. Or good old walnut, which again is from Michigan, cut down by my brother. So I'm probably gonna stick with something attainable to the average person. So I'll probably pass on this one. What is this called? Buckeye. This is called Buckeye. So this is stabilized and dyed green Buckeye burl. Absolutely stunning. It looks like it might work, and I might just do it just because I like making pretty things, and not many people order it. So let me know in the comments if I picked the wrong thing, but I'm gonna go with the Buckeye. Let me know in the comments what you would have went with. You'll see this stuff come to life though, that's for sure. See you at the grinder. Again, I've said that like 3 times, but this time it's for real. Okay, so at this point, it's obvious that I've made a mistake. I still have no idea how that happened, how one of the holes ended up being completely wrong. But yeah, I made a mistake. It happens. 1,000 knives in and I still make mistakes. So what I'm gonna do is, you can see I cut lines. I'm actually gonna file everything in between the lines out, and I'm gonna replace it with something else. So just because I made a mistake does not mean that I need to waste this material. It isn't very expensive, but it's good material, and I don't really want to get rid of it just because I messed up. Instead, let's try and make something unique. So I have a lot of filing and carving. If I had a mill, this would be incredibly easy. I just set the scale in there, run it back and forth a couple of times, bam, it's smooth, and all that stuff, but I don't. So this is how I have to do it. Use files, knives, chisels, whatever you got. So let's get to it.